Hey guys, welcome back to Leg Up Fitness. I'm Spencer, and this is week 8 of the 5x5 12-week challenge. So the significance of this week is that I am jumping back from a recovery week after being sick. Jumping back to my initial weight, barring the overhead press, and we'll get to that. Anyway, I'm going to get warmed up and we're going to get to it. When I left off on 175. That's just the plates, not counting the weight of the bar. I don't think this is 45, although it doesn't float like most Smith machines do. Whenever you are using just the bar, it tends to drop pretty heavily. But so anyway, I'm doing 185 today on leg press. All right, 185 on leg press is done. I will be doing 195 next lift. So hopping up by 10 pounds with leg press and deadlift, because as long as the form is stable, we are good. Which brings me to overhead press. So I got to 145 and I was able to do it. So the strength is there, but I felt like the next day I felt I don't know if it was during the lift or I slept wrong or whatever, but I felt like my neck pull. I say my neck, but mainly in like the trap area, which I recognize as a previous injury that I've had from overhead press. I think the last time I really seriously went at it was I did 185 strict press, and I felt the same kind of pull. So I'm going to go a little bit slower. I dropped from 145 back to 135, and I think for the foreseeable future, just to make sure that I stay in the gym, make sure I stay healthy, because on the power building program I'm going to be doing this, it's sort of similar to the progression. So because of that, I'm kind of thinking ahead. I will most likely be implementing these itty bitty weights. These are 1.25, 1.25, right? And so instead of jumping up 5 pounds for lifts like these, I'm going to be going up 2.5. Still a progression, still going up. So, and you know, if you have to do that yourself, I mean, don't feel bad. Any kind of progression is good progression. So you just got to make sure, like, I'm not like strict on the form and everything, but I'm strict enough to where I don't want to hurt myself. And yeah, that's it. So warmed up with just the bar. Like I said in previous videos, I like to warm up with the same movement so I can get, you know, in the right headspace. I will say this is most likely still heavy. Okay, that was heavy. I'm glad I dropped away a little bit. So I will try to go up next week. There's other forms of progression. If let's say you get 5 sets in and you get your 5th set, you only did 3 reps. Well, and this can go for any lift, but give yourself a breather, go for another set. Try to hit a couple more reps. So that might push you over your plateau. Or take longer breaks, whichever. But 135 is done. Next we're moving on to deadlifts. 235 today. May not be heavy for some, but I know this shit's heavy for me. 25-pound hex bar, which makes it a little bit easier than your conventional deadlift. 245s on each side, accompanied by a 15. Oh, good. Felt great. All right, 245 is coming up. 235 is done. I should have said that instead. But anyway, like before in previous videos, anything you've seen in the gym, we have an affiliate links below in the description. So get yourself set up. Highly recommend it. Whew. Other than that, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you on the next lift.